watching, yes, the Yankees Entertainment and Sports Network.
NYCFC opened the 2020 MLS season in Columbus, where in the third minute, optimism turned to despair. Maxime Chanot sent off for this foul on Lucas Zelarayan. Despite being a man down, City was able to batten down the hatches until Zelarayan came back to haunt them, curling home this second half game winner. Now, celebrations for the crew as New York City couldn't find an equalizer. It may be a setback to start the season, but it's time to push it aside as it's a visit to Toronto, where revenge is the order of the day. And on the northern shores of Lake Ontario is where you find BMO Field as New York City FC on Yes is presented by Etihad Airways. TFC against New York City, and this is the site of City's worst defeat a season ago, 4-0 at the hands of Toronto, and more importantly at the feet of Alejandro Pozuelo, who scored twice in his MLS debut. Along with Ian Joy, I'm Joe Tollison, and Ian, we can talk about that defeat last year, but also more importantly, perhaps the defeat at Citi Field in the playoffs that ended New York City's MLS Cup dreams. Well, Maxime Chanot was the one who picked up the red card. He is suspended, not in the lineup, and that means there are some changes. And guess what? We'll have those coming up. Who will be in the starting lineup for New York City? Some changes for TFC as well. Lineups, opening kickoff, and then a good old-fashioned grudge match. TFC against New York City. Stay with us here on Yes. New York City FC on Yes is brought to you in part by Etihad Airways, with daily non-stop service to Abu Dhabi, connecting to the Middle East, Asia, Africa, the Indian subcontinent, and beyond. By your local Ford stores, official SUV of New York City Football Club. By NYCFC, 2020 single match tickets are now on sale. Visit nycfc.com/tickets. And by Heineken, official and exclusive beer partner of New York City FC. Enjoy Heineken responsibly. Joe Tollison, Ian Joy back with you. Let's take a look at the Hayes starting 11 presented by Hayes, your recruiting experts worldwide. Keaton Parks gets brought into the midfield. Maxime Chanot with the red card suspension, so Sands drops into the center of defense.
Yeah, very interesting. We didn't quite know what to expect from the starting 11, but this is a very, very strong starting 11 from Ronny Deila. Yes, Collins alongside Sands in that centre-back position, but Parks comes into the lineup. I know you're really excited about this, Joe, and I am too. It's nice to see him committed to the club long term. It's nice to see him get his opportunity to perform well in Major League Soccer. If this guy plays well, his future could be very bright indeed. I'm talking about national team bright. Starts today.
For TFC, Hayes starting 11. They have some changes as well. Jacob Schaffelberger, he was questionable with a hamstring tightness, and he is out. In his place, Gallardo, and also making his MLS debut right up front, Ifeanyi Achara, who captained Georgetown to the NCAA championship in the fall.
Well, let me tell you something about this Toronto FC lineup. It is absolutely stacked with talent. Yes, a few new additions. Yes, a couple of changes to their lineup from last week. But this is absolutely talented. In midfield, when you have a player like Pozuelo, that is a playmaker. He wears the number 10 for a reason, because he is a little magician. This guy, his stats are out the roof, man. It's unbelievable. Stats are assists and goals. What he does on the field produces magic for TFC. They're so dangerous because of him. Josie Altidore will always do his business. He's a goal scorer. He's a creator. He's a hassle for that centre-back position where James Sands is filling in today. So watch out for him causing all sorts of problems. I'm also intrigued to see how the two full-backs do. Auro will get forward on that right-hand side, and on the left-hand side, Morrow will also get forward. But Westberg is where it's at. You got to push shots down his throat. Test him as much as you possibly can. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Give yourself the best opportunity, because last week NYCFC didn't really get many opportunities in front of goal. Today, they'll get their chance, and they've got to test Westberg as much as they possibly can.
Oh, we'll see if they can go 11v11 for more than 3 minutes, is what happened in the season opener against Columbus. One note, a point of fact only, folks. New York City has never opened a season losing 2 in a row. Let's see what happens against TFC today. Kickoff coming up next, right here on Yes.